big event on Signal Mountain called Swing, Swang, Swung. If you haven't, you should, and you probably ought to get involved in it. Doesn't matter whether you live on the mountain or not. Shelby Walker is here, and he is the band director of the Signal Mountain High School, Signal Mountain Middle and High School band, but you're the director of the high school band.
Correct.
So you guys are fortunate enough and have enough students to where you have separate bands for the middle and the high school.
Oh, yes.
All right. How many folks you got in the band?
6 through 12, we're almost around 400. It's a lot of kids.
400?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I'm
we're proud of
impressed on that. Swing, Swang, Swung is one of your big fundraising events. How many years have you been doing this?
This is our 7th annual Swing, Swang, Swung.
All right. Give us the synopsis on what Swing, Swang, Swung is.
Well, Swing, Swang, Swung is an opportunity for our jazz ensemble to perform in front of our community up on Signal Mountain. Mm-hmm. It's also an opportunity for us to raise some funds for the program. You know, as you know, we're completely self-funded,
right?
And so we have
which, by the way, is a shame.
Oh, yeah, sweet. But you know, regardless, we have to do what we got to do to make provide opportunities for the kids.
Sure. What kind of music are we talking about here?
Well, our jazz ensemble is going to perform for about an hour, and then Sweet Georgia Sound is going to come on and perform for an hour or a couple hours. But during all that, we have a dinner that's going to be served. Our students are going to be providing the service for the dinner. We're also going to have a lot of dancing going on. We have a giant dance floor, and we have a silent auction that's going to be happening at the same time.
Can you give us at least a partial list of any of the things that you have on the auction table?
Well, we have some great baskets that our students have put together that have things in it like you know, our iPods and different things from different stores. We also have a timeshare that we're auctioning off up in Gatlinburg, along with many other wonderful things.
Wow, sounds impressive. So you guys are, give me an example of a piece or two of the music that you're doing.
Well, we do, my group does a little bit of everything. We do some swing jazz, we do some funk, we do some rock and roll,
right?
You know, transcriptions and things of that nature. A piece that a new piece that we're working on this year is features our trombone section. We're also doing we do some Latin stuff. One tune called Tiger of San Pedro.
All right, give me an example of what you're doing from the rock side of things.
Well, there's one of my favorite tunes. It's called Buffalo Wings that we like to do. It's more of a rock, funk type tune.
Right.
Our kids have a lot of fun with it.
That's and really to get kids inspired even further and to make them keep reaching for that next big thing, you have to make it fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have a blast.
Well, I got you here. I want to ask you another couple of different questions before we get into the specifics of this. Let's say someone's cleaning out their attic. Let's say someone inherits a number of good quality musical instruments. They just don't have a use for them anymore. Can you guys give them a home?
We can absolutely give them a home. And I will say this, that we are very blessed up at Signal Mountain to have the things that we have. And but there are also a lot of other band programs within Hamilton County and within the surrounding area that could probably use those instruments a lot more than we could.
Sure.
But if you would like our assistance in getting those things to the band programs that are in most need, we'd be most happy to help you do that.
I know there are a lot of schools around the area that they've got a band program. They have the interest from the students, but and the students just can't afford the horn or the drum or whatever it happens to be. And this is a really good thing. So if you have some instruments around the house, yeah, you could sell them for what? $20 at a pawn shop, or you could donate it to a school like Signal Mountain or one of the other great schools around the area that can give it not only a home, but can also spur that interest on in music, perhaps for generations to come.
Absolutely. You can play music until the day you die.
Yeah.
You can only play baseball and basketball for so long.
Sure.
But you can play music forever.
Yeah.
And again, if you would like assistance in getting those instruments where they need to be, we'll be more than happy to help you with that.
Whether it's at your school or
another school, yes.
Well, I will offer News 12 Now as a clearinghouse for instruments that can go to Signal Mountain or to some of the other great schools in the area. Seriously, if you've inherited something, you come across a good buy at a pawn shop or a neighborhood yard sale. If you will get it, bring it here, leave it with us. I'll make sure that it gets to Shelby Walker or one of the other great and very dedicated band directors around town. I did that on the spur of the moment. I hope we're flooded with instruments, and I hope the boss says, "You did what?" again?
That'd be amazing.
Mr. Walker, thanks so much for joining us. And
Thank
I got to
you.
tell you, as one former member of the Signal Mountain Band, thanks for everything you're doing to keep all the students motivated and interested and moving forward.
Thank you very much.
Swing, swang, swung. It'll be at the Signal Mountain Presbyterian Church on James Boulevard. And the website, Signal Corps Bands. That's signalcorpsbands.com.